we do things in life that we have to do. And we both are very focused on our careers and we're very driven, and you have to find a way to make it work that's comfortable. You have to talk to your partner. You have to understand them. I think people's biggest problems, especially men, are that we don't listen all the time. You got to listen. Just shut the up and listen. Listen to what they're saying. A woman is going to tell you exactly what she needs. Like when guys are like, I don't know what she wants. I don't know. She told you already. You're just an idiot. You're not listening. Just listen. If a girl is getting frustrated with you on something, she's definitely told you multiple times and you're just not paying attention. So it's like, just listen. And don't be reactionary. Proactively do these things. I don't know if you do the same thing, but when you're away from your partner, you just try to think of little things that's going to make them feel more comfortable, better. Yeah. You know, I'm on the other hand, I'm like living on the moon. So it's like, she doesn't have to really do anything for me because I'm all in on everything with her, and I fully trust her in every capacity. And my whole life, I've always been like this. I trust everyone until they give me a reason not to.
Yes.
Okay. And I trust people to be who they are. Okay. And so far, I know who she is. So until further notice, that's how I'm going to treat her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on it.
No, I love that.
It's the character that gets judged. It's the way I'm not white enough. I'm not Mexican enough. There's just so many different things that come up in my face that I can't help but see. It just doesn't feel safe, and I don't like being myself sometimes. That's a bigger problem than just talking about it in a relationship. I was very reactive. I think that's why I was alone for 5 years, because I really needed to collect myself. I think in the past, that's why I say to him all the time, and 10 years ago, it's not that I wouldn't have wanted to be with you. I just wouldn't have been in the right headspace.
I remember there was a time we didn't want this to be like a public thing because, unfortunately, for Selena, her life is always under the spotlight, being scrutinized at every moment and this and that, and for good, for bad. I remember sitting with her, and we'd been seeing each other, you know, secretly for months and months and months. And we were about to go to New York, and we just made a conscious effort that we were like, we don't want to do this anymore. We want to be able to go out and have fun and you know, just live our lives. And at that point, I knew that it was serious enough to dive in. Like that I was like, okay, I don't care what comes with this because I love this person so much already that like we literally said I love you on that trip.
Yeah,
she had already said I love you to me a few times.
Okay, wait. So the album, I said I love you first.
Yes.
So Selena, you said I love you first.
Yeah, she said it.
What made you want to say that? Because that's a big step, I assume.
I definitely have never been the first.
So this is the first time in your life you were the first?
Yes.
Wow.
I wanted him to also know how committed I was. And deep down, I just felt that. And I was tired of protecting myself. We had spent enough time together where, you know, I felt like this was my person. And I had the courage enough to say it, but I was very nervous, and luckily, he said it back.
Did you say it back the first time?
Well, there was okay.
Oh, okay. Well, there's been some slip-ups.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, she has a plate in her hand because she had like an accident, and she was like coming up from, I think that was.
Oh, he's talking about a metal plate.
Yeah, she had surgery or something. She was coming out of anesthesia, and she was like sitting there, and she was like, I love you. And then I was like, what? And she was like, I love you. And I
don't remember.
I didn't say anything back yet because I was like, I can't have this be the first time. And then one time she was with her friends and they were at dinner, and she was like, oh, we really wish you were here. We love you. I mean, and then just hung up. Like it literally was like, and then she started wanting to really say it. And she was like, it was right when I was going to do it. It was the same night. And I was like, hey, let me get my stuff out.
And he literally said that. And then I just said, I love you.
And I was like, please just let me out. Cause I had felt it and I was about to do it. And I was like, I want to wait till New York. So it's special, be in my house. Like it'll be a good thing. And then the day I was doing it, she couldn't take it anymore. And she said it. And then we said it. And the thing that's crazy is, before you say, I love you, it's like this thing. It's like taboo. You're scared to say. And then after you're like, oh my God, I can't, like you want to say it 1,000 times in a row. You never want, I can't even understand how I went so long without saying it to her. I say it 3,000 times a day to her. And I make sure every day I say, I love you so much. Like I love you 1,000,000 times. And then I always tell her how beautiful she is and how lucky I am to have her every day.
It's so annoyingly cute.
And I always want to do that because I want her to know that every day I don't take anything for granted.